Greetings, guys. It's Fancy, the award winning publisher and editor in chief of SwagHer Magazine. And I know that it has been quite some time since I've been on here, it seems like it, but we've had so many things going on with the magazine, all good things, of course. But because it's been so much, I just hadn't had the time to try to check in with you guys. So I wanted to check in this evening. Gonna start this we're planning to start this new thing, kind of like a daily swagger check-in. Um, it may not always be me, it may be other correspondents or guests, more really the correspondents and myself at other times, So we'll be kind of rotating it out, but just sharing the different things that we have going on with the magazine because there's always so much going on. That's why we have the What's Going On segment because not only do we, you know, I think we publish a magazine, yes, and we have different news articles and stories, but then we also are a public relations boutique as well as a visibility and lifestyle membership. All of those are under the Swagger brand. The membership is the Visibility Vault for Black business women, and then our PR side of things is Swagger PR. So I say that to say there's always some type of way that you can get involved with SwagHer Magazine if that is your goal. So currently, the picture that I'm showing on the screen is our swaggerpr.com website. You can go there and purchase features, like if you're interested in being a part of the magazine, or if you would like different digital products, to increase your own visibility for your brand and business, then you can go there and do it yourself. Or you also can purchase public relations services from us. Like if you are looking for a publicist or a visibility strategist, then you can put us on retainer and we kind of go from there. So right now, though, what we are promoting for this month, as far as for Swagger Magazine, is we are for Women's History Month, we are offering our Visibility Vault membership. The Visibility Vault for Black business women is a paid membership. Right now, we are on Facebook, but that is subject to change once we have enough members that are a part of the group, then we can move to another platform. But with that membership, it focuses on visibility and lifestyle. It is for Black business women. The package that we are currently offering is a 129.99 founder member package. So you pay the 129.99 one time and you will be a founder member. A lot, of course, the membership offers community for business women, but then we also offer different like visibility opportunities, whether that be with Swagger Magazine or if that be with other, excuse me, other outlets that we partner with because we do work with several other outlets. Just like collaborating and having our clients featured on their platforms. And if they have clients, we feature them on our platforms. So if you have a platform, that is also another way that you could collaborate with us because we're always looking for places to send our clients, whether that be paid or unpaid, but we want them to know that the opportunities are out there. So we are really big on sharing the platforms of others, and I think that that helps them grow, but it also helps us to grow as well, because of course that's like they're really getting the bang for their buck with the membership. But let me try to take you deeper into the package so you can see what all you get with it. Um, so I'm sorry guys, I just got a new computer and I'm all over the place. So this is actually called the Ascend member package. The packages all have some aspect of growth to them, or elevation. So this is the highest package that you can receive. If you are an Ascend member, then you are part of the Founders Circle. And whereas you receive recognition for that, you lock in that price for forever, the 129.99. So you don't have to worry about paying again. We do an annual one-on-one strategy session. Actually, because we just recently had some members come in, so I need to be getting those sessions scheduled with them. We do an annual feature in Swagger Magazine. So you do get a two-page feature within the digital issue, right along beside, all the other influential people that we have in placing an issue, which is a really great look for you, you know. And normally those features are 450. So the fact that you can get that for just the 129.99 plus all this other stuff I'm about to tell you about is really a steal. Um, you also get VIP access to Swagger events, uh, elevated recognition, of course, because we're going to be talking about you being a member, and we want everybody to know that you are a member. So we're going to be talking about you quite a bit, and that goes right along with the exclusive founders badge because you are a founder. You would get that recognition, you know, across our social media. Actually, just even I'm thinking about it, I'm like, we should also feature our. We're already, of course, we're going to do the 2 page feature, but we can even do like a group feature within the magazine each month just to show off the different members. So I kind of like the idea of that. We might need to go ahead and put that together for this upcoming issue. Then you also get a founder's gift box. I actually need to send one of those out now that I'm thinking about it. But you do get a gift box. As part of, you know, coming on as a founder because we want you to feel like VIP. That's the whole purpose of this package is for you to, you know, be seen and celebrated by SwagHer Magazine. Also, not just for your accomplishments, but for the fact that you are showing up, you know, or you're planning to show up. And I think that that's really important in business. People don't I don't think they really realize the significance of it. But I will say, as someone who has been in business almost 16 years, um, our credibility comes from our consistency, you know. And even when I was talking to someone today, they was like, "You had never stopped, you know, in the 16 years," and I was like, because I'm open about, you know, my bipolar disorder. Uh, so I shared that with them, and I was just like, you know, even throughout that time people didn't know that I was battling with depression because I kind of took the time away from online. You know, I was being quiet online, but the magazine was still up and flowing, and I really owe that to Jarmel because he, you know, was there with me throughout that whole thing, and we just continued to make certain that it looked, you know, active. Everything still looked active. Now, at least on our social media. Now, our website might have been suffering, but at that time we weren't really getting all, you know, as many views on the website, so it was okay. But just note that because that is an example of showing up, you know, even when you don't want to show up. Because there were still things that I had to do, even though I didn't want to, you know. Because of course, when you're battling depression, who really is thinking about, oh, I gotta run this business at the same time? But I've always just kind of had that within me. But those were weaker moments for me, and I'm proud of the both of us for showing up. But I'm really thankful for Jamil for making certain that everything, you know, stayed together and look consistent. And if you don't have a team, then that is another one of the beauties of working with us because you kind of do get a team. Even though with the membership, there are a lot of things, you know, that you might have to do yourself. We'll still be there guiding you. Hey, Nikita. Also, and just, you know, telling you how to move and navigate. I don't know what I was about to say, but how to move and navigate throughout whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. Because you know, media and PR, those are our things. So we don't mind assisting our members with that because that's what the membership is all about. Like, in case you cannot fully afford a publicist, this is a great opportunity for you because you still get to learn and, you know, what am I trying to say? Find other strategies. Greetings, Anitras. And that way you can continue to grow your own brands as well as your visibility, you know, which again helps to grow the brand. I always tell people, you know, people have to know, like, and trust you. And once they do that, then they be more inclined to buy from you. With that being said, that showing up consistently is how they get to know you and to trust you, and if you don't necessarily know how to do that on your own, then that's where the visibility for Black business women comes in. So we've actually, the name of the visibility vault was Swagger Society last year when we first launched it. And then I'm not going to say we rebranded, but we definitely changed the name because I wanted people to really understand what the vault was about, and it is all about visibility and lifestyle. So it's like 70% business strategies and visibility strategies. And then the other 30%, we're talking about, a lot of those things that Black business women face and they try to deal with quietly or alone, because as business women, we're like, oh, we don't want people in our business, or we don't want to show our signs of being weak, or you know what I mean, or people to think that we're weak. But I know that there are a lot of different things that we struggle with. For me personally, I will say not having a community for lots of years was really difficult for me. And it wasn't something that came about in a membership, but it is kind of like something that helped me, that helped to shape the membership and why I feel like it does well. And that's because, I really had to pray for the circle of friends that I have now. And I've even wrote about this. But the people that I associate myself with now are, I feel like I'm in good company. We make good trouble. So um with them, it made me realize like other women need this type of support too. Other people need or other women need someone to help hold them accountable. And they also help to hold me accountable. So those sort of things are the things that I'm trying to build with this membership. Again, it is still fairly new. It's not even, because we started and then we kind of stopped because it got so busy with my job. Now we were showing up consistently with the magazine, but with the membership, I feel like we did get behind with that. But I actually hired somebody to come on and help us moderate the group, do check-ins like with the different members. We are doing surveys and feedback and trying to see like, okay, aside from visibility, what else might interest you? Also honing in really, really honing in on their pain points for whatever the members are needing, not just what I'm thinking that they're needing, but really trying to listen to them and see what their goals are so that we can strategically align them with opportunities that continue to help them to grow. So that's really important to me. And as I've just kind of been sharing, like kind of going, and I wasn't even supposed to be on here this long. I don't think, I don't know how long I've been on, but but I'm trying to, I said I wanted us to do these like within 10 minutes. So I see I'm at 12:35. I'm trying to do this under 15. But I did share publicly the other day that I am going to be leaving my job soon. And so next Thursday is going to be my last day. And that means that I'm going to have more time to do things with the magazine. But that also means that, hey, I'm going to be really have to hustle with the magazine because I'm not going to have that safety net that I once had. But at the same time, I am excited about that because I feel like this is really my purpose. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. I like education, but I don't like subjecting myself to that level of stress for something that I'm not that passionate about. This visibility, public relations, those that's my passion right there. So I'm excited, and I'm just excited about what we're going to be doing more, the more things we're going to be doing in with the membership, just taking the time to make certain that now I can actually put it on my schedule again to try to do my group coaching sessions within the group. I did a session not this week because we are working on getting an issue out, but last week within the group. And I actually, the way I set it up, I realized I wasn't able to see everybody's responses, but until afterwards. But we had a community, we still had dialogue or a conversation, even after the live ended, whereas people were just telling me their goals and we were just talking about different things. And I shared it, tips and advice to those members. So, and thank you, Nikita. Girl, look, I really do feel like he does have me though. I'm not gonna even say I'm scared because I feel like this is my time. I did this before for 7 years before I started teaching, so I feel like I can do it again. And Dr. Antoinette, if you are interested, the let me drop the link for the membership. Um, where was it at? Oh, look, I'm on the page. Let me drop that in the comments if you are ready to join because this promo is going to be ending. Where am I at now? It's going to be ending at the end of the month. So we were doing this in honor of Women's History Month. And I'm like, what better time to do this, you know? So I've really been trying to go ahead and get everybody in and acclimated, especially like for the different things that we have coming up. And also another thing, and I've told the members this, nobody has really done it yet, but the membership is also going to be good for like if you want to present something or you know you're trying to do a trial run or a beta run or something, then you can do it within the membership. You know, if you're too afraid to go live by yourself, then you can muted. Sorry. But I was saying like when everybody was saying that we're about to be going through this different season or a new season is approaching and the underdogs are going to be on top, like I feel like I have been an underdog long enough. 16 years, I'm ready for my moment in the spotlight, you know. And I have worked hard at this. I have really had to grow for this. And I'm just like, okay, let's do it at this point. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Do stay tuned for my finding fancy segments. I will be doing those as well, and I'll be sharing more about my journey. And if you are interested in the package, then you can always reach out to us via our page. Someone is usually on there that can reply, whether that be Jarmel or it might be me. But we'll definitely get back in touch with you. So peace and blessings, and y'all have a great evening.